What's up, everybody? What is the whoosh effect in fast track fat loss? This happens in any fat loss protocol or plan if you are consistent with the nutrition, with the workouts, with the cardio, with the overall protocol. The whoosh effect will happen. I see a lot of people failing where they just start a protocol and it's maybe a week, 2 weeks in. It's just they're not patient enough with the process because you might be the same weight for many days into weeks, and then all of a sudden, whoosh. What does the whoosh mean? When you start off, you might be 180 pounds. Let's just use this as an example. And here's a fat cell. The fat cell has excess energy, carbs, fats, everything put into the cell. All right. If you start on a protocol and you start to do your cardio and you start to just be consistent, it's going to shrink. You're going to use, because you're in a caloric deficit and you're doing exercise via cardio to help with the deficit, you are going to start to use the stored energy in the cell and it's going to lose some of the stored fat. You will drop in weight. This is the first one. You get that in like the first couple of weeks. Then you might stay the same weight. What's next? The cell is going to try to keep its strength, its structure, and it's going to add water. It doesn't want to shrink. It wants to stay full. It wants to be ready for more excess food. So it's going to add water. You might go up in weight, then you might stay there. Be patient. It's working and it's going to happen. Then all of a sudden, after you be consistent and you're patient, it's going to shrink and flatten. You don't really burn fat cells off. You just get rid of what is in it, and then it flattens, and that whoosh will show up on the scale, and bam, you go from 181 to 170. The whoosh effect happened. It worked because you were consistent and you were patient. The whoosh effect is a very cool thing. It happens to everyone and it just falls off. And then you have to get back to work again because we got to attack more fat cells that still have that stored energy.